Welcome to Riverway, a place where church might look different from what you expect. Riverway is a place where everyone can explore faith, no matter what their past looks like. A place where you won't find any judgment, but normal people just like you, who are all on a spiritual journey in life. We're all taking simple and practical steps that lead us closer to God. At Riverway, we believe it's more important to be the church than to just attend church. We have a heart for our community because we know that Jesus cares about everyone. Every age, every background, every story. We're more than just a church. We're a community of people who want to grow in Jesus and make an impact in the lives of those around us. That's why we invest our time and resources to be a blessing to others. We're here for people. We're here for families. We are here to serve our cities, our community, and our world. We believe God can use us, everyday people, to do extraordinary things.
Since we no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbye. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. The weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. There's simply no place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally say goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, my dear, we're still goodbye. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Christmas Miracle Sunday. I'm Ryan, one of the pastors, and we are so glad that you are here to join us for this incredibly special day, a day where we give back to families in our community and also partners in our community. We're so glad that you are here. I want to invite you to stand right now. We're going to kick off today's service by singing two songs together. The words will be right up on the screen, but classic carols that you would recognize. And let's be a big choir this morning. I want to hear you sing. Let's do that together. We're so glad you're here.
Sing it out, church, hark.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn Christ by highest heaven adored, Christ the everlasting Lord. Late in time, behold him come, offspring of a virgin's womb. While he lays his glory by, born that men no more may die, born to raise the sons of earth, born to give in second birth. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Oh, the newborn King, King of heaven, come down. King of heaven, come down. Let your glory reign, shining like the day. King of heaven, come. Yeah, King of heaven, rise up. Who can stand against us? You are strong to save, your mighty name. King of heaven, come. We got one more we're gonna sing together, classic carol as well. We're gonna sing out the first Noel. The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Nowhere, 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 nowhere. Born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east, beyond them far, and to the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Nowhere, nowhere, thank you so much for singing with us this morning. Before you have a seat, why don't you say hello to someone nearby?
Oh, man, it's a winter wonderland out here.
Believe this?
Look at this.
Oh, the magic of Christmas is alive. And man, I tell you what, we're gonna find the perfect tree for our office here.
The perfect tree for the office. It's gonna be great. 9-footer.
Look at this. This saw of mine has cut down tree after tree after tree. And today, I'm gonna find the perfect Fraser fir for our office. Because we all know that the Fraser fir is the top of the class when it comes to Christmas trees.
I'm more of a balsam guy, but
You know what? We all can't be perfect, buddy.
I
That's
guess.
okay.
I
That's
guess
okay.
not.
Well, hey, good morning and welcome to Riverway. Happy Miracle Sunday day.
Yes.
This is an awesome time for us all to be together.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. It's going to be a great day because you're here with us, and Christmas Miracle Sunday is always magical.
Yes, we're gonna have an awesome morning together. But before we continue, please do us a favor and take out your connection card, which is in your bulletin, or pull it up on our app. It's a great way to stay connected with us. So please take a moment and start filling that out.
Wait, do you hear that? Do you hear that? Could that be
What?
Santa and Mrs. Claus?
Look who's here!
Whoa! Are you kidding me? What?
What is happening?
Santa? Mrs.
We-
Claus?
We were just
Hello.
looking at this cute little tree down here.
Wow, it is cute. What are you guys
doing
Yeah, what are you doing
Looking
down
at the
here?
trees.
Christmas is coming up real soon.
Well, the elves have everything in hand, we hope.
Hope so.
And we do have to go back up and visit them again because, you know, leave them too long, they start going wild.
Oh,
well, this is just,
what a surprise.
this is Christmas
What a great
magic
surprise.
if I've ever seen it.
No, wait a second. You're coming to Riverway next Sunday, right?
On the 18th.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wow. We
Yeah.
And
cannot
we'll
wait.
be able to bring a couple of our reindeer around for people to see. Right now, we try to keep them out of sight because it's, you know, it's not Christmas yet.
Right.
But we're going to make a special exception for you for Riverway.
Wow.
Well, Santa, Mrs. Claus, great seeing you, and we can't wait to see you again next Sunday. Thank
All
right.
All right.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
man.
Bye, Santa. Bye,
Ho, ho,
Mrs.
ho, have a
Claus.
good day.
Yeah.
You too.
Can you believe that? Wow.
I feel like I need to
Santa
This is just,
and Mrs. Claus.
you know what?
Here at a tree farm.
You're at a tree farm. You know what? The magic of Christmas never ceases to amaze me. And you know what? We're so excited to share that magic with you next week with Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
That's right.
And even the following week,
Yes.
Saturday, December 24th.
We've got Christmas Eve services, 3 and 4:30. It's going to be a great time. Family services. We're going to have family photo stations, both on the 18th and the 24th, for your family to take some Christmas photos.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time for us to share the true meaning and the true magic of Christmas all together. So make sure it's on your calendar. Bring a friend, bring some family members. But it's going to be an amazing rest of the month together.
That's right.
Oh, man.
We got to find a tree.
I almost forgot why we were here. We got to
Better find a tree.
We got to find that tree ASAP.
ASAP. There we go. Okay, there we go. Cut her down.
Well, good morning again to Riverway and the Magic of Christmas, the series that we kicked off last week. And obviously today is a very special day, so welcome to everybody watching online. And if you're a guest here today, we are so glad that you are checking Riverway out. But here's the question I want to ask you before we get into the rest of today is this: what are you hoping for this Christmas? What are you hoping for this Christmas? When I was a little kid, I was hoping that I would become Superman. And that did not turn out really how I had hoped. Also, when I was a little kid, I thought, well, maybe I really hope I could be like a famous singer and make millions of dollars. And obviously, that did not work out for me either. But what are you hoping for this Christmas? I think as kids, right, we're so optimistic. We just have this whole bright idea of our future, but then life kind of changes that for us, doesn't it? We never become the supermodel. Our best friends hurt us. Our loved one dies, right? We lose our dream job. A picture-perfect family is wrecked by divorce. Life happens differently than we hoped. It's different than we hoped. And so as we grow into adults, we approach life much more cautiously than we ever did as kids, don't we? And yet the question I have for you is, what do you hope for this Christmas? I mean, we don't want to be cynical as adults, but we really can't help it. It's almost like life has a way of sucking some of that hope out of us because we've bumped into enough tough things in our life. But regardless of it, we all still need hope for survival. Every one of us still need hope. And that's why everybody, from the front of the room, back of the room, watching online, everybody in this room still hopes in something or someone. For anybody in here that asks someone to marry them, you put your hope, your trust, your confidence in another person. If you have investments in some way or shape or form, you are hoping that the stock market works out, that your investments work out, that the economy works out in your favor. If you have kids, all the investments in them, you're banking on their potential. You're hoping for the potential that you see in them to be realized. If you've spent time and money on your education, you're hoping in your own potential, right? For whatever it is that you're looking for in the future. If you voted in the last election, you put some of your hope in some politicians to help bring some change. Even in the lowest moments of life, even when people are deathly sick, what do? They put their hope in doctors and in science and in medicine. Every single one of us put our hope in something or someone. And the reality is we all need hope for our survival. Every one of us need it. And 2,000 years ago, it's why God sent hope into the world. His name is Jesus. And it's why we celebrate this season, that Jesus would be born to us all. And this is how it was announced to the shepherds before he was born. In Luke chapter 2, verse 8 through 12, it says this: "And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified." And we would be too, wouldn't we? We would absolutely be terrified if an angel showed up and we were just minding our own business. We'd be scared as well. The angel must have noticed this and said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy." For how many people? For all people. Good news that will cause great joy for all people. Today, in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord, and this will be a sign to you: a baby wrapped in cloths and lying in a manger. Jesus is born, finally. And little did the world know that he was the hope that they had all been waiting for. Now, again, I don't know what you're hoping for this Christmas, but here's something that I know: that these early followers of Jesus, the very first people to believe in the hope, to believe in the Son of God, those first believers believed that Jesus truly was the hope they had been waiting so long for. He was the hope. hope for their families, hope for their futures, hope for forgiveness, hope for eternal life. He was their hope, and they kind of went all in on Jesus, beginning to follow him with their whole life. And hope was demonstrated to all of us. Remember, it was good news for all the people, for all of us. Hope was demonstrated for you and me when Jesus not only was born, but grew to be an adult, established his ministry, died a gruesome death on a cross, and 3 days later rose again from the dead. And I don't know about you, but anytime anybody can predict their own death and resurrection and pulls it off, you kind of start following whatever they say, right? You start going in that direction. And more than 500 eyewitnesses saw Jesus alive after his death, and they wrote about it, and we have those documents today that lead us to this hope that Jesus is. He is the reason, he is the reason for our hope. He arrived for our hope. 1 Peter 1:3 says this, "Praise be to God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ. In his great mercy, he's given us new birth into a living hope through the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead." That's it. Scripture tells us that Jesus came to be our living hope. You see, the early followers of Jesus believed that his birth, his life, his death, and resurrection brought hope into their life. See, hope has always been based on a person, not a situation. It's never been based on your circumstances. Hope is the person of Jesus. And God loved us enough to send us the greatest gift he could ever give us at Christmas, his son, Jesus, for us. And this season, we celebrate a Savior who was born for us, good news of hope that's available to every single one of us. What an incredible gift that God gave to us. And it's in this same spirit of giving that we give as a church to those around us, both families and community partners that we're honored to have with us today. And we're gonna get this thing kicked off right now. Are you ready? Are you ready? Well, would you please welcome to the stage our police chief here in Champlin, Ty Schmidt, former Champlin mayor and chair of the Crime Prevention Fund, Armin Nelson, and our current Champlin mayor, Ryan Karasik. Would you welcome them all to the stage this morning? Good morning, gentlemen. Good to see all of you. Mayor, police chief, thank you very much. We are so honored to have you guys here today and really leaders in our community. We're so grateful for all that you do. And for the last 11 years, we've been partnering with the city of Champlin with Shop with a Cop. And I'm gonna ask, who's giving a little background on this thing? Yeah.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah.
So Shop with a Cop is a program where the police department partners with the schools, excuse me, and they help us identify some families that need a little assistance at Christmas time. So after we do that, we then pair them up with a police officer and we take them out shopping for Christmas gifts for themselves and for their families. This is our 12th year of doing Shop with a Cop. Riverway came on right after that, and you have been our primary sponsor and funding source for this program for pretty much the length of the program. It's been a great program for us, and we really appreciate all the help that you and your congregation have provided.
Well, I just love the spirit of the city, right? That the police are saying, hey, we want to do something to help these kids in need. And I know, Armin, you were around back then. You were mayor for a time here in Champlin. And tell us a little bit about this year. What's happening with Shop with a Cop this year?
Yeah, so we're excited. You guys increased your donation to us. We're going to be able to do more for kids this year, so that's a great thing. Thank you very much. Our organization exists to help the police department. So we seek donations from residents and from organizations and other businesses to help fund things that the police department can't fund. The donation from Riverway can't even technically go directly to the police department. It comes through us. But we're helping with other things with the police department, the social embedded social worker into the police department this year that we're going to pay for. Awesome. So those are just some of the things beyond other educational programs that we help fund and other stuff that the police department needs that's not part of their stuff. So those are things we're working on for this year, but Shop a Cop is something very important to us, and we thank you for that.
And what do you think it means to these kids to be able to go out with an officer and buy gifts for their family?
They love it, you know, and after they're done, they get to go to the police department, get a little tour, they get some lunch, we have people there that help wrap their gifts, big smiles on their faces, and I know I helped deliver some of the gifts back to the family's house last year, and their brothers and sisters are like, they're here. So they're so excited.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Well, before we let Mayor Krosick speak, we want to present you guys a check today from Riverway Church in the amount of $2,250 to help take these kids shopping this year. And we want to, and we hope that this amount, we bumped it this year. What happens when the economy's a little tight. We need some more money for these kids, don't we? And we're certainly honored, truly honored to partner with you guys. So, Mayor.
I first want to thank you, and I want to thank all of you, Riverway Church, for not only making this happen, but for being an absolute blessing to the city of Champlin. I can't tell you, ever since I first started coming here, I understand what you do, and I understand what an organization that you have and what impact that you have in Champlin. It has been an absolute blessing from not only with Shop with the Cop, our recent Christmas celebration that we had up on the riverfront with all the volunteers and all the cookies and hot chocolate was absolutely incredible. You're an absolute blessing to the city of Champlin. And one of the things that I've done that I'm most proud of being mayor in Champlin is being a part of you being able to have a new home in Champlin. And that is something that is going to be incredible, and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm absolutely proud to be here with you today and be with you many more years to come after this.
We can't wait for our new home either, can we?
Yes.
We can't wait. Well, thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you for caring about our community. Thank you for loving our community. Thank you for making a difference in people's lives every single day. So one more time, round of applause for these three guys. Thank you so much, guys. And you can go ahead and turn your eyes to the screen above.
My name is Kelly Thorsten, and I am one of the social workers at Monroe Elementary. Since there are two of us, I serve our 3rd through 5th grade students at our school. I've been at our school for about 4 years and in the district for about 5.
My name's Amy Elder, and I'm the other school social worker at Monroe Elementary. I am kindergarten 1st and 2nd, and I just love it. What we do is so dynamic, and we're in and out of the classrooms. We have a high free and reduced number of students. I think we're over 55% free and reduced. And we also have a very transient population, so a lot of families in and out of our area, which can affect just various things, whether that's academic or just basic needs in general.
We're a very diverse school. You walk in our school and you walk in a classroom and you are going to see a whole variety of cultures, religions, everything right there. So
that, plays a role is how many people in the household, what items are needed, food, clothing, things like that.
And a lot of our kids, we try to say that if their needs aren't met at home, how do you expect them to focus at school, right? So trying to help with those basic needs or food or mental health or any anxiety, any of that stuff, if we're not there to help them, how are they going to be able to focus at school? So I just want those basic needs met. We have a food shelf at school, so that kind of helps with the food part of it. We have some blankets, we have some pillowcases, we have some of those things for our families to be able to utilize right at school.
The kids know when their parents come through the food shelf, and to be able to, either it's us checking in with the students individually, but to just see that glow in their face and know that they were able to make that connection with school, and just to have that extra support. It's not only academic, that we're here for that basic needs piece. So that's been fun, and then they will pick out things that they want mom to grab next time too. So that's been a fun full circle thing to watch. Holiday time is always hard. I think it ebbs and flows with the school year too, and that's staff-based, that's student-based. We have a large increase of need, basic need, food, gifts, things like that around the holiday time. So there's various programs within our community that do reach out and support. And then this opportunity has just been amazing to have Riverway reach out and ask about, supporting our school during this time too. So we've got some great ideas with how to do that, and we're really excited to let our families know.
Well, we are very excited to be partnering with Monroe Elementary for the first time. We've been around, obviously, for over 10 years, and this is the beginning of our relationship with Monroe Elementary that we are very excited about. So this morning, would you do me a huge favor and welcome Michelle Dapper and Candy Motter from Monroe Elementary. Come on up. Awesome. Come on over. I'm going to hand this here to you. Thank you so much for being here today. A huge part of our DNA as a church since we started was to be involved in our area schools. And that's been something that we've been intentional about from day one. And so we're very excited to be able to start partnering with Monroe and just to see the impact that you are already making. We just want to come alongside and support and equip you. And it's an honor to just hear about even what you're doing, be able to hear from the school social workers. I mean, they're the people, as teachers, you're the boots on the ground, helping with these families every single day. So thank you so much for being here and just for all you do on a continued basis. And so this morning, part of what we want to do to help Monroe Elementary is we have a check for $2,500 that we want to give to you, coming out right here. Just for your school to use in whatever ways that you deem best to help the families in your school. I know there's a variety of needs, but we hope that this could go at least a little ways to just make an impact for these families. So maybe even just share a little bit about what you've kind of seen in your schools and kind of the difference that when people can support your schools, it makes.
So thank you so much. First of all, I'm Michelle Dapper. I teach 4th grade at Monroe Elementary. And kind of from the video I've noticed, even in particular this year with my particular class, is just such an increase in need, especially during the holiday season. And so, like they said, we have such a wide variety of students, and so this support is really, really going to help us so much. And we're just so grateful to have a community that truly cares and supports the students. And I personally just moved to Champlin a few months ago, so it's so cool to see everybody together and knowing that we're supported. So thank you so much to everyone. We really, really, really appreciate this.
Absolutely.
I'm Candy Motter, and I'm a special education paraeducator. And we just so appreciate all of the support and everything we get from our community. So this will be great to be able to give back to our community as well.
Awesome. And really, today wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for our local schools. The schools are the ones that we even work with to help families who are in need, to identify them, to identify initiatives that we can support. So we're very appreciative of this partnership and all that our schools do for our families on a weekly basis. So thank you so much, and have fun spending this money on your families.
Thank you.
Awesome. Give a huge round of applause for our team from Monroe.
And what is so exciting is while this is taking place here today, several hours away on an airplane in Honduras, where we have a global ministry there happening, Russell and Jill Westbrook, who are our missions coordinators, this last weekend put on Family Fun Fest for a community of 900 people. And we can start showing a couple pictures there. Get this, 900 people in the community and 700 showed up for Family Fun Fest in their area. Absolutely. It was an unbelievable day as these families were supported. Everyone got meals, and there was food distribution, and kids won prizes that they would normally never get. I mean, so much joy in these kids' faces. And I want to say thank you, Riverway. Every time you give, a portion goes to Honduras to help this community and the churches that we're supporting there. But this very last picture is what I want to show you because today, while we are doing Christmas Miracle Sunday here at 1 o'clock today, they are doing Christmas Miracle Sunday in Honduras. And it is going to be an incredible day as they have found families to bless. Yes, you can clap. This is great. And this structure right here is half built. This is gonna be the future bodega and ministry center for both Border Crossers, Russell and Jill, and Riverway Church. We are actually building a ministry center there in the local communities to increase our efforts there and increase our feeding program for kids there. I'm so excited and can't wait next week to hear how their Miracle Sunday went. So thank you so much for your giving. Well, today we have two special families that we want to help honor today. And we work with local schools to help us families that need some help at Christmas time. And here's the reality. I can remember back a time when my wife and I, we were in a hole, right? And we needed some help out. And there were people that helped us early in our marriage to get out of a place where life had put us. And you know what? For every single one of us, we probably can identify with different points in our lives where we just needed some help. And these two families, the schools, as they gave to us, and as we got to know them and meet them over the last couple weeks, I gotta tell you, these are some incredible families and incredible kids that we are happy to bless today. So thank you for your generosity. I want you to check out this video.
Hi, I'm Tanya, and I am a mother of 4 and a grandmother of 1. And my son next to us is in his last semester, or year? The last year of his program for his degree.
My name is Akil. I have a son. He's 5 years old. Love him to death. I'm a single father, full-time student in college.
You know, we all went through COVID, and that was pretty much the beginning of a big shift in my life, because I worked at the same salon for 21 years. It was downtown Minneapolis, and so when we went back, it was the first day that I started back at that salon was the first day of George Floyd riots, of the major riots where they shut the city down, basically. So we had to delay our startup, and by the time we got back to work, nobody was coming downtown. And it really wasn't safe to be downtown, to be honest. And it wasn't safe for me to leave work. I had to get escorted to my car pretty much the whole rest of the summer. And my last paycheck there was 56 cents. Let's just put it like that. I left and started at another salon outside of downtown so that I could, have a fighting chance to make some money during that time. And that was kind of when we were open and then not open, and then the resurgence. And so I fared pretty well after I left the other salon. But after that, my landlord of many years, because of the downturn and the way that the housing prices went up, the landlord probably recognized that and decided to seize the opportunity to sell. I'm displaced. I'm living with a friend. I have my daughter living with another friend so that she can go to school and not have that friction.
I'm only living off of student loans and, just trying to maintain the college life without, dropping out or, because of financial reasoning, especially when it comes down to getting to school, getting my son to school.
And I can say this about Akil. He's a phenomenal father in putting himself through school full time and trying to work and trying to be supportive. It's kind of a big deal. I know he played himself way down, but yeah, he's gone through a lot. There's a lot of expectation around the holiday. As time went by and as life got more and more hectic, the quality time, love, time together, good food, and family, that's the most important part, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What really keeps me moving forward, and Akil, you'll probably remember this. I mean, we used to sit together and we used to read the Word, and then he would say, well, what is it about the Bible? And all of my kids and we all used to do that quite a bit. And as time has gone by, and like I said, life has gotten more and more hectic, and we've all kind of gone off to do our own thing. I will tell you, my kids speak life into me all the time. They don't even realize it because of stuff that was instilled in them That's what gives me hope is my kids and my grandson. Recently, my son said, you know what, Mom, this is all going to turn around. And, you know, God's got us in this. And he's like, I think we're going through this because something really huge is going to happen.
Well, Tanya and Wyatt family, we are so excited for you to be here. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. I know this last 6 to 8 months has been a very challenging time, to say the least, even a little bit before then. And as a church, I know you haven't known us very long, but we want you to know that we're here for you, and that even through difficult times in life, that God never takes his eyes off you. And we're hoping that today could be kind of a little expression of his love for you, as this church has been giving for the last several weeks to help make some things happen for your family and to give a little Christmas spirit to your family today. So we want to start with Tylen. We got your 5-year-old Tylen, your 5-year-old grandson. And I know we played some hoops when we were shooting the video the other day, so I know he's not always this shy. But Tylen, we got some fun things for you, buddy, okay? We heard that you like Spider-Man. Is that accurate? Yeah, you like Spider-Man? Well, dude, we got all kinds of Spider-Man stuff here for you. Check out right over here.
Tylen, I'm over here.
Oh, we got a matching
right here,
Spider-Man game.
Here's a Spider-Man game for you. Look at this cool car. What do you think?
Oh, these are my personal favorites, Spider-Man walkie-talkies.
Oh.
Yep, don't worry, we didn't test those out beforehand, okay? Also, we got you some shoes and boots. We even found some shoes that look just like Spider-Man. Look at that. You have to say "Go Web, go" as soon as you put them on, okay? You have to say that. We also know that you like art stuff as well. So, we got more Marvel, Spider-Man characters.
Look at all this.
Look at this.
We got Marvel characters in there for you. And Spider-Man coloring books.
Spider-Man coloring books. We want to make sure you keep nice and busy, buddy, okay?
Yes.
Oh, we got some more art set here for you. You're going to be able to color your little heart out, dude, okay? Paw Patrol, a huge art coloring kit.
Do you like to color? Do you like to color?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to color? Animals?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good. And do you like Paw Patrol too? Because we got you this Paw Patrol. Do you like Paw Patrol?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Good answer, buddy. Good answer. We also heard you like FGTV. Not exactly sure what that is, but it's a cool little microphone here. Look at that microphone, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Now you can use walkie-talkies, microphones, all kinds of cool stuff. And then we got you one more little writing board here set too for you to draw and color and have all kinds of fun with.
He only likes the microphone right now.
He loves a writing board.
Microphone, perfect.
Mine last night, huh?
You just use that microphone, buddy. Awesome. And Tanya, we know your son Akil couldn't be here, Tylen's dad, who is so gracious to share in the video as well for us. We know he's working and doing his best to support Tylen, being a single dad, going to school, working. So commendable, all the things he's doing. And we want to know that we did a few things for him too to try to help lighten the load that he's feeling. So we were able to come up with a little bit of a variety of gift cards worth $1,000 for gas, for food, just to kind of take some of that burden off that we're going to give to you to pass along to him. But we just want him to know too that we're here to support him and kind of help ease a little bit of the stress that he's feeling as well. All right, Savina, you're a sophomore in high school, right? Awesome. Well, we heard that you like music. All right, so we got a couple things music related. First, we got a year's subscription to Spotify Premium, so you can listen to whatever music, whenever you want, all the time. There we go.
I got to tell you, this is close to my heart. I love music too. It's like my favorite thing.
Also hear that you like something called Vocalaid, which I'm not too familiar with. I know it's music. I think you can be singing, all kinds of stuff. So we got you a gift card to buy Vocalaid as well.
So this is for the software for you to have.
Yep. So that's for the software. And we figured, if you're listening to music, you're making music, you need something to listen to music on. So we got you some Beats Studio earbuds that will be able to listen as loud as you want without maybe bothering anybody else. So earbuds are great. Gotta love the earbuds. So we're hopeful that will be a help for you. We also heard that you needed a little bit of new bedding. So we got you a bedding set. And the bedding set wouldn't be complete if we didn't also have a new full-size bed for you as well, which we have some guys bringing out this nice full-size bed.
Savita.
Here we go.
Now that's a big deal.
Now,
That is a
we couldn't
big
bring out
bed.
the whole bed, but we thought we'd bring out the
Yeah.
mattress.
That's a nice, comfortable bed right there. So we're so happy and hope that'll be a great help for you as well. And Tanya, I know you have a couple other adult daughters, India and Zariah, correct?
Yes.
And we know they couldn't be here because they're working as well. But we want to do something a little bit for them as well. So I know you mentioned kind of pot and pan sets or stuff like that. So we got both of them right on the table back here, a pot and pan set and a baking set. And we also got each of them a $300 gift card to Cub as well. Yeah, just to lighten the load and give them some stuff to cook in those brand new pots and pans and bakeware. So maybe you can give that to them and tell them they need to make you a nice meal, okay? I think,
Yeah, I took him grocery shopping last week.
okay, I think that's a fair trade-off. So we got that for them. And now we got something for you too, Tanya, okay? We heard you like candles, so we got you this nice little set of scented candles. Yes, indeed. Nothing but the finest of scents. It's a variety pack as well. So I hope you like all 4 of them. We also know that we wanted to help kind of support you as well. So we got you a gift card to Kohl's just to buy either clothes for you, for the family, for $300 to do some shopping. We got it right here for you.
I'll hold that.
Also, we got you a gift card to Cub Foods as well for $300 to go buy groceries. So we'll give that to you. Also, we got a gas card for $200 there to help you get you all over the place. $200 used to go very far for gas. So that might get you a couple tanks, unfortunately, now. But we hope that these will just be a huge kind of a little bit of a burden lifter for you. We also heard that you needed some new bedding as well. So I think there's a queen bedding set. But also, we couldn't let your daughter have a new bed without you. So we got you a nice new queen bed as well. These guys are bringing out. Lovely. The rest of the bed is out back, we promise. You're welcome. So we're so excited to kind of help meet a few of these needs here for you. And obviously the biggest need, even like you described in the video, was housing. And just this journey that you've been on, kind of been displaced and separated. And we want you to know that we've even been in touch. We know you've been working with an organization called Common Bond to secure kind of housing. They're an awesome organization. And we've been in touch with them as well. And they have confirmed that you're next on this waiting list, which we're very excited to. And we're coming alongside you as a church. We're going to pay first month's rent, security deposit. We're going to help kind of take care of getting you moved in as soon as it's your turn on that list. And we're going to bring the beds. We're going to bring the stuff to just kind of help you guys get set up and kind of get joined back together as a family.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. Well, we're excited. We know it's been a long journey, and we're hoping that this could be a new step kind of on a new path here for you guys to just kind of get, like I said, brought back together. And I know during that interview, Akil even mentioned how he just feels like God's going to do something big here for your family. And we believe that, and we're with you, and we're for you, and God is with you as well. So thank you so much for sharing your story with us and being with us today.
Last but not least, we know that your car has been having some problems as well. And so we have someone in our church who has agreed to take your car and fix it all up for you and get it back on the road and running for get you guys back fine-tuned running on the road as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Huge.
You're welcome. Well, Merry Christmas, Tanya and Sabina, Tylen. Thanks for being here today. And yeah.
You.
You're very welcome. Well, can we give a huge round of applause to Tanya and her family?
Tanya and family, we just wish you nothing but the best and are so grateful to come alongside. Also, one of our signature initiatives is single parents. And here at Riverway, we want to do everything we can to support those who are raising kids alone. And we know that it's a really, really big job. And so today we have a special gift for all of our single parents in the house who are going to receive a turkey and Christmas dinner basket, as well as a $20 gift card from Clive's. Thank you, Clive's in town. And also a $100 gift card from Target. Thank you, Target, for your help as well. And so big round of applause for all of our single parents in the house today. If you are a single parent and you're currently raising kids, would you just raise your hand and keep your hand up until an usher finds you, and they're gonna give you a card that we're gonna ask you to fill out. And once that card is filled out, you're gonna bring it right to the back table, right outside those doors, where you will receive the Christmas dinner and the gift cards for you. One more time, big round of applause for all of our single parents We love you. We're with you. And I'm going to ask you to go ahead and check out this next video.
My name is Jennifer, and I have 4 children at home. When I moved to Minnesota in 2018, I moved to be closer to some family who had moved here as well. I was obviously like a single mom with a newborn baby. Things were going great, found a home, had a job right away, and then COVID happened. My company ended up closing down. I didn't have any daycare, so I just stayed home and took care of the kids and did whatever I could during COVID. When my company opened back up, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get right back on daycare. There was a waiting list. I started doing DoorDash to try to work and make whatever ends I could make. And in the meantime, the housing situation that I was in just kind of wasn't as comfortable as I wanted it to be. And then I also found a new home church that I was going to, and so started doing some ministry and working with that church and administrative and stuff like that. So I wanted to be closer to the church. So just like any human being, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna move. Picked the wrong time to move, I guess. Didn't know how hard it was gonna be to find a place, so I ended my lease in September. Thank God I was blessed with a camper prior to moving out. Somebody blessed it to me because I was talking about the ministry that I wanted to do. And they were like, oh, well, we have a 30-foot camper that you can have. Little did I know I was going to end up living in it because I couldn't find a place. So we were in the camper. It's affected us quite a bit. Our family, we're loud, we're crazy. We love the sports. So we love going to watch each other's sports, support one another, and we basically just stick together more or less than anything else. One of the traditions that my family has actually partaken in is similar to something like this. In church that I went to in La Crosse, we would get together on New Year's Eve with bags and bags full of presents and just go door to door and bless people that, we're in need. So it's just really great to give back to the community. And so I think that's important to teach the kids that it's not all about you and what you're going to get. And it's great when you're blessed, and but it's more about Jesus and what he gave us and blessing other people. God is the only thing keeping me going, to be honest. I've gone through a lot of things in my life that each and every situation just opens up another door for appreciation and just proving how God's always got your back. He's always there. He's, provides for us. It's also a learning curve. Taking that step out of your day-to-day routine and really hearing from God before you make decisions. My goal was to be able to sustain life with just me and my kids and God providing and things like that. And, I was so close. And all that stuff was just right there. And then COVID just, swiped it all, and kind of feel like we're just starting over.
Would you please welcome Jennifer Hewald and her family to the stage? I'm going to come all the way down. Wow, we are so glad to have all of you here with us today. We know that COVID, wow, it really did you in, didn't it? Oh, yeah. And we are so honored. As we talked to the school, they said this family is an incredible family, incredible kids. And they're in a spot where they just need some help, and we're happy to help. We're so honored that you're here today, and we have some gifts for each of you that we'd like to give you. And I want to start with Azaria. Are you Azaria? How old are you?
5.
You're 5 years old, and I heard that you like pink things. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, your dress is very pretty, and there's lots of pink flowers, and so we wanted to get you a pink sleeping bag that was really, really fluffy. Do you like fluffy and pink?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, and we heard that you like unicorns as well. Look, we got you a stuffed unicorn. You'll have to name your unicorn. What do you think you might name it?
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. You don't have to decide now. Isn't that awesome? And then we knew that you love baby dolls, but you needed more things for your dolls. And so we got you some bottles and we got you a diaper bag, because who doesn't need a diaper bag? And there's food in there. And look at this cooking set that we got for you. Isn't that awesome? Oh my goodness. And you can cook all kinds of foods in there. Do you think you'll have fun with that?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you will. I'm just gonna set it right here unless you wanna hold it. Do you wanna hold it or I'll put it down? What do you wanna do? Set it down? Okay, we'll just set that down. And also, we know that you love some art stuff and that you love to color. And so we got you some educational books and we got you some art pads and we've got all kinds of things for you to play with.
This one's my favorite. It's called a busy book. It's great.
A busy book.
One could
That's
only hope.
Mom's favorite.
One could only
That's
hope, right?
And this is called a scratch book where you can scratch little pictures. And this is a book where you can press it. Isn't that awesome? That is for you. And we also got you some more things for your dolls. We got some more makeup and jewelry for you and your dolls. And we have, oh, do you like that one? Do you like jewelry?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And yeah, okay, and that was a glove set, and that was hats, but that's fine. And this you can paint your own unicorn. No more painting Mom's walls. Won't that be awesome? You hold that, that's gonna be so great. And we got another coloring pad. This is painting. You can paint different things. And then last but not least, we knew your babies had to have like a stroller and a playpen and a high chair, right? Do you think they need that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet they do. So we
Absolutely,
got
they
that
do.
for you too. And you hold that. Round of applause for Azaria. Emmanuel, 9 years old. How you doing, my man? Good, I'm so glad that you're here. We heard that you like sports, you like football, is that true? Well, every football player needs a couple footballs, and so we got you a couple footballs. This is for you, glad that didn't hit you in the face. Great, that's good, yep. And every football player needs his own gloves, doesn't he? He needs some wide receiver gloves, so we got you some of the best wide receiver gloves for you to wear. And we got you a basketball because we know that you love sports, and a basketball hoop for your room, okay? Basketball hoop you can put anywhere you want. How does that sound? Is that pretty cool? Okay, let me see what else we got. We heard that you also like gaming. Do you like playing Xbox and stuff?
Yes.
And what do you like about Xbox? What's your favorite game?
Fortnite and Apex.
Shocking. Fortnite is his favorite game, but you really can't game very well without a brand new headset, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got you a brand new headset for you to do all your Fortnite gaming, and I expect this to take your game up another level, okay? This is definitely gonna help you in your play, and also we got you some gift cards because you like to game. We got you a $50 gift card to Xbox, a $50 gift card to Roblox, so that you can play all of the, how does that sound?
Good.
Does that sound pretty good?
I'm
And
just gonna give this to your mom so we don't lose that one, okay? Yeah, that would be awful. Oh, she's gonna take it? Your mom likes Roblox?
she might just take it. then we'll give those to you. We'll let you hold on to those. Don't lose those. Those are important. And we heard that you like remote control cars, so we got you a sweet, sweet remote control truck. And then last but not least, to pass the time and have some fun, we got you your own brand new Fire tablet. How does that sound? Pretty awesome?
Yes.
Everybody give it up for Emmanuel. We're so glad you're here. Merry Christmas, buddy. Roosevelt, my man, 11 years old, goes to Jackson. We're so glad that you're here as well. And we also heard that you like gaming. Is that true? Well, we couldn't let your brother be the only one with a headset and some gift cards. So you're getting a headset and you're getting $50 to Xbox and $50 to Roblox. And you guys are gonna have an awesome time playing together, aren't you? We also heard that you love science stuff, Roosevelt. And so we got you some really cool science experiment labs. This one is called the Mega Science Lab. Mega.
That's gotta be good.
That's gotta be good. Anytime the word mega's on there, that's good. And then you can grow your own crystals. This is another cool science kit for you. And then we also heard that you love outdoor stuff like fishing, hunting. You wanted some fishing poles and gear. And we really didn't know what kind of fishing stuff you like. So instead, we got you a $75 gift card to Fleet Farm for you to go and pick out some of your own fishing stuff. How does that sound? Awesome. And that's right inside that envelope as well. Yep. Yeah. The unicorn comes to life. Who knew?
Batteries included. Look at that.
Yes. And last but not least for you, Roosevelt, we heard that you wanted a drone. And so we got you your very own drone to fly the skies with. Everybody give it up for Roosevelt. Persia, so glad you're here. I know it's not easy getting up here. We're so glad that you're here, though. And we have a couple really neat things for you. We know that you needed some new gloves and coat and that kind of thing. So we got you some gloves, but the coat we did not dare pick out. And so we got you a $100 gift card to Sierra Outdoor Wear, where you can go and pick out whatever coat you would like. I think we've got that somewhere. Do we have the Sierra card?
Yep, it's in there.
Great. And then also we know that you wanted some new kicks, so we got you a $100 gift card to Famous Footwear for you to go pick out whatever you want. Also, we know you wanted some basketball clothes and maybe to play basketball with you. Kind of?
Yeah.
Not sure. Yeah. What's that?
Even though I'll get trashed on.
Yeah, you might get trash talked.
Hey, but you got a new ball, man, okay?
That's what siblings do. They trash talk each other. And so we also got you a $100 gift card to Nike for you to pick out whatever you want. That is for you, right there. And then also we heard that you are a budding artist. And so we searched high and low and found the best art set we could find available online. And so these are just the canvases for you. A huge multi-pack of canvases, but this is a huge art set for you. Paints, all the different easels, pads.
It's got some weight to it.
It's got some weight to it, so be careful when you lift that. That is for you. And then last but not least, Persia, we also wanted to get you a little bit bigger and newer Fire tablet, the Fire 10. That is for you as well. We're so glad that you're here, Persia. Merry Christmas. It is huge, that's right. Round of applause for Persia. Mom, coming back over to you. We did not forget about you, Mom. We didn't forget about you. So we know that you needed some new winter boots, and so we got you a pair of boots for this coming winter. I'm glad that there's no snow outside right now, but that is for you. We also know that you needed some new clothes, and so we got you a Torrid gift card for $150. We heard that that was one of your favorite spots to go to. And we also got you a Lane Bryant gift card for $150 as well, for you to do a little bit of shopping. Now, we know in general that all of the family needed some clothes, and we want everyone to get their own stuff, but then, Mom, we got you a $500 gift card to Kohl's for you to take the kids and get anything that you need for them. How does that sound? Awesome. We also got you some gift cards. We know that as a family, you want to create some special memories and family events that you love to go out to eat together and play games. And so we got you gift cards like to Pizza Ranch and Domino's. We got you Nickelodeon Universe passes for all the kids to go to Nickelodeon Universe at the Mall of America and go on rides. If you could see her face right now, you sweet girl. And also, we got you some new board games for your family. We know that you like Monopoly and Life and Jenga, and we got all of those things as well. Jenga, that's right. And we really hope that those things are really gonna help you this Christmas. And lastly, is obviously the big thing, that you guys have been experiencing homelessness. And Jerry, is there a little box over there? I know that COVID really did you guys in. And it was really difficult for you and your family. And I know that right now you're kind of separated and you're spread out. And I think COVID impacted a lot of families, and yours was right there. And I know that you've been doing everything that you can do to provide for your family. And you guys have been living in part in an RV and just trying to put a roof over your kid's head. And for the generosity of everybody here and also the goodness and grace of God, we have a gift that we want you to open. I'm gonna hold this just for a moment. I'm gonna have you open that box right there. This is a key to a 3-bedroom townhome that I want you to look right up on the screen, and I want you to see it right now. that we've been able to secure for you for the next year, for you and your family to be all under one roof again, get everybody inside. Here's a couple pictures of some of that inside the unit. 3 bedrooms, you can spread out, you have plenty of room in the kitchen, bedroom as well. And right out your window, I took this picture right outside your window. There is a park right for you. What did you say? What is it? What do you see in that picture?
Playground.
A playground. That is right outside your back door so kids can play as well. But we knew, Jennifer, that you also needed some new furniture. And so we wanted to make sure that we took care of that for you. So right behind you, we have some brand new couches for you. And we have an entertainment center, brand new TV that you needed, and pots and pans and all the household goods that you need to fill up that house for you, Jennifer.
Thank you, everybody. God bless you. And as you can see, this is big to our family. It's really hard to be separated from your kids, especially when, as a single mom, you do everything you can to try to provide for them. So there's just not enough words that I could say thank you. And as I said in my video, God is number one. And then I hope that I can show my kids enough this time around in my life that as long as you put him first, he's always there, even when you go through the hard times. So I thank you all very much.
You're so incredibly welcome. And we want to remind you that through all the hardship, God has never taken his eye off of you, never taken his eye off your family. He loves you, he cares for you. And the good news is you're moving in next week. So we got to get this party started, get some moving trucks ready to go. It's going to be awesome. One more time for Jennifer and her family. And I'm going to invite you to stand as we sing just a closing song together, and then we'll wrap this thing up.
The mountain I could not climb. In desperation, I turned to heaven and spoke your name into the night. And through the darkness, your loving kindness tore through the shadows of my soul. The work is finished, the end is written. Jesus Christ, my living hope. Hallelujah, praise the one who set me free. Hallelujah, death has lost its grip on me. You have broken every chain. There's salvation in your name, Jesus Christ, my living hope. Hallelujah, praise the one who set me free. Hallelujah, death has lost its grip on me. You have broken every chain. There's salvation in your name, Jesus Christ, my living hope. Jesus Christ, my living hope. Oh God, you are my living hope.
is the living hope that we just read about in 1 Peter, that God sent him to be our living hope. And if you're here today and you've never experienced that living hope, or maybe it's been a long time since you've been following God with your whole life and your whole heart, I want to give you an opportunity to pray with me today, to ask Jesus to come and just be the leader of our lives, to ask him to forgive us and to help us move forward with him. So I'm going to ask everyone to close their eyes in this space. There's nothing spiritual about closing our eyes. It just helps us focus in the moment. Even if you're watching online, go ahead and close your eyes. And if you want to be included in this prayer, you can just repeat this prayer silently right after me. Just say, "Dear Jesus, I choose you today as my living hope. Thank you for loving me and for accepting me just as I am. I ask you to forgive my sin and be the leader of my life. I'm choosing to follow you with my whole life from this day forward. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen." I'm going to invite you to be seated for one more moment. So honored that you've been here with us. Jeremiah is going to close out our service in just 1 minute. But before I do, this last family that we were just able to bless, I forgot to mention it, but we also got them beds for all their family. And it was our base camp kids in this room that raised money to buy the beds. So can we give a round of applause? If you're a base camper, let me see your hand. Base campers, let me see your hand. We are so grateful that you guys all contributed and gave to help these families. We also want to thank Costco. They helped with all the turkeys. We want to say thank you to Target. They've helped us immensely. We want to thank Slumberland. They've helped us with furniture, been a great partner as well. Anybody else I'm missing?
Thank you all. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for those of you that gave, and some of you I know gave sacrificially to make this day happen. And here's what I know is that for this family and these kids, they'll never forget the day that a church stepped in and helped them. So thank you for being that kind of church. I'm going to let you close it out.
Awesome. Well, thanks again so much for being here with us this morning. We're going to wrap up here in a moment. But our ushers are getting ready to take our morning tithes and offering. And this is simply our time to give back to God. And giving is such a tangible way that we express our love to God and to others as well as we witnessed here today. So as the buckets go around, it's the time to give your regular giving. If you wanted to give to Miracle Sunday today, you can still do that. There's a red envelope in your bulletin. You can put a gift in there and just drop it in the buckets to be a part of what's going on today as well. But it's been an awesome day. You can also put your connection card in those buckets as they go by as well. Well, if you're new here today, if you're just checking Riverway out, thank you so much for coming. You picked an awesome day to be here. But we'd love to meet you, to say hi to you. We have a team out at our hub. It's straight through these doors. You can't miss it. Go stop by there. Just tell them you're new there. This is a great time for you to get connected, to meet some other people, to get any questions answered that you might have. So stop by the hub before you leave here today. Also, if you're here this morning, maybe you're just exploring faith. Maybe you're not too sure what you believe. Maybe you just got invited by a friend or by a family member. We know this is a safe place for you to explore that relationship with God. And we have a free book that we'd love for you to grab on your way out. It's right at our hub as well. It's just called The God Questions. And this is a quick read, but it answers a lot of questions I think many of us have struggled with when it comes to our faith in our lifetimes. So if that's you this morning, please go ahead and grab that before you leave here today. But again, thank you so much for all that you've done to make today a reality. We couldn't do it without you. And it's just been an awesome day. Words can't really describe it, but thank you for being here. Next week, we are being joined by Santa and Mrs. Claus, like you saw in the video, and some reindeer. And it's going to be a blast of a Sunday morning, so come bring the kids. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then we wrap up our Christmas together on Christmas Eve. We have services right here at 3 and 4:30, so make sure you mark those on your calendars. But again, thanks for being here. Hope you have an awesome day. We're going to do this again in about 20 minutes for anybody who wants to stick around. But it's been a great day. Thanks for being here, and have an early Merry Christmas, everybody.